Alrighty, everybody, we are just about ready for Night at the Museum 2 Any% by SpootyBiscuit. So kick back, relax, and let's enjoy this wonderful run.
Alright, hello everybody. I assume I'm live now. I'm SpootyBiscuit, and I am the world record holder for Night at the Museum Battle of the Smithsonian, the video game. And I achieved a meta speed run world record of going from learning the game to having world record within, like, pretty much the span of 2 sessions of runs. It's either because I'm really good at the game, or just because the game, for some reason, just doesn't have the amount of attention it deserves. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Anyway, this game is something. It's something alright, and if we are ready, I'll go ahead and get started. Am I getting a countdown or anything?
Fire away, countdown when you're ready.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can just count myself down then. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, this is Night at the Museum. It's a very funny game, or so it tries to be. You know, I thought it was just straight awful at first, but I realized that it was just because I didn't understand its humor. For one, check out the collision boxes on this. I'm trying to cut these corners as tight as possible, but I just keep getting shoved away. That's because, like, everything in this game has obnoxiously large collision boxes, and unfortunately it means there's not really any huge sort of sequence breaks or anything. But, because, you know, everything has just massive collision boxes that you can't get around. So anyway, yeah, we throw the bone for Rexy, and he chases it. It's funny because it's kind of like if he were a dog, except he's not a dog. He's much bigger than a dog, and he's also made of bones, so that makes it doubly funny that he goes chasing after the bones. It's funny. Please laugh. Please laugh at this game. Please laugh at this game at least once. It's trying really hard. Anyway, so we gotta just do some quick little side quests to start with it here. Whole bunch of just kind of saying hi to everyone in the museum, because, yeah, like, the whole story behind Night at the Museum is there's this magic Egyptian tablet that, makes things come to life. All the exhibits come to life at night. And, oh, they're preparing to replace all the exhibits with state-of-the-art holograms, so Larry's come to say his last goodbyes to his friends, the museum exhibits. And here's, like, the tutorial. It shows us how all the special powers work. So we've got our grappling hook keychain here that we swing around. We use to pull down the slit base. Our flashlight is also how we get a lot of other powers, like here's the repair power, we repair the vase. And then we just, you know, we just rip off of Super Mario 64 and jump through paintings with the paintbrush ingot. Then we switch over to the gear ingot to make this move. The ingot menu is really awful and unresponsive, by the way. Like, you use the mouse wheel, but sometimes you hit the mouse wheel and it doesn't do anything, and sometimes you push your mouse wheel once and it, like, rolls over like 5 times. It's awful. This game's controls, like, and physics are slippery mess, by the way. It's an experience. Ha, get it? Holograms bite, because he's a T-Rex and he's known for biting things. Wow. This game's got the jokes! Alright, anyway, that was the first level. Now we're on to the second level. So, second level, we need to get into the archives, because the damn monkeys stole the tablet and took it to their, took it to the archives. So we need to get it back before the whole archives comes to life. But this guard's blocking the security, so we start an audio exhibit, get into the security office, and grab a uniform, and the guard immediately forgets that he saw us 5 seconds ago. Yeah, we just finished the stealth portion of this game. You know, Solid Snake right here. But oh no, the door's locked, so we just go over, we have cutscenes disabled, so we don't see it, but we literally just, like, shine a flashlight in his face, and he drops his keychain, and we just pick it up and get in here. Anyway, that's the second level. So third level, we just jump over this railing. We're gonna open up this box, which contains a giant rubber squid. And then we gotta go get the tablet before it hits midnight and everything comes to life.
Here they are.
And so we gotta climb these boxes, which can be a little annoying sometimes. Hopefully I got the good jump down from here. If we get a good angle, we can skip the landing animation. Not quite. But okay, yeah, and then it becomes midnight, and the Pharaoh's evil twin brother comes out, and he wants to steal the tablet and use its powers for himself, and all sorts of evil stuff. Raise an army on the undead, you know, all that kind of, you know, typical evil overlord sort of stuff. So we gotta jump over these squid tentacles, and then just make for the exit here. Yeah, this game allows you to disable cutscenes, so a lot of stuff that seems to make no sense whatsoever is gonna happen, because we just skip the cutscenes that actually explains what happens. Here's Amelia Earhart, by the way. And, yeah. These guards, okay. Yeah. Hopefully this one doesn't start to the left. Okay, good. So, you're supposed to, like, use the keychain to, like, hit a fire extinguisher to, like, deal with the guard, but if you just run by them, it's usually fine. Alright, so... yeah, we get the shield ingot, which pretty much serves the explicit purpose of sometimes accidentally coming out when we want to use the keychain to swing. It is almost completely useless as a defensive tool. It blocks projectiles, but we rarely ever have to worry about them. Alright, so we gotta activate these engines, and hopefully we don't get hit running through... damn it. There is a sequence break in this level that I don't do in the run because it's so precise, and it only saves about, like, 10 seconds or so. I tried to get it in practice for a while and couldn't get it, so, but it allows you to skip the whole sequence with those engines. Alright, so now we got the vending machine level. You know, there's gonna be a lot of funny jokes here about the little Roman, miniature Roman, like, you know, not understanding what a vending machine is. Again, please laugh. The game's trying very hard. You gotta be careful in this level, because getting hit by the mints means you just generally fall all the way back to the start of the level. You also want to make sure you don't bonk into these bags of Cheetos, because you just do this bonk animation that wastes tons of time. These last couple jumps coming up here, you technically don't need to use the whip, and it saves like a second if you just jump normally, but if you miss the jumps, you fall straight to the beginning of this level and have to do the whole thing over again, so I just eat the 1 second or so time loss. Oh, here's the funny, really funny joke, fart jokes. If the success of Trombone Champ taught me anything, it's that fart jokes are absolutely top tier, so I'm sure you all are really laughing right now. I'm sure you are all ROFLMAO in real right now. Oh yeah, see there's the shielding coming out when I want to use it to grapple to the ledge. Alright, anyway, hopefully we get the first cycle. Okay, I got the fast cycle. Whew, that's hard. It looks like you've got plenty of time to get that ring, but it's actually really precise. You have to be there when that satellite's, like, pretty much at its height, or you just don't get it, and you just have to sit there and wait for the satellite to come back up, and it's the worst, and it costs you 10 seconds. So, okay, yeah, so, like, yeah, you gotta be careful here, because, like, yeah, if you mash the keychain button as you're climbing up ledges, even if it's showing you the green icon indicating, hey, you can use the keychain to grapple here, if you mash it, you just get the freaking shielding power instead, and you just sit there spinning around your keychain like an idiot. So anyway, we got a good fast Avel cycle. So yeah, this is the last stop. We just gotta go, and then that gives us the next ingot. He tries to throw another meteor at me after we finish the side quest because he's that much of a jerk.
Mr. Daly, you better follow me. Time's running short.
Do you mind if I cut in here really quick?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright, we have
This
a
way, Mr.
lot
Daly,
of
before we're spotted.
donations. We have $50 from
Yes, you should use
Chaco,
that
I probably
nifty
butchered
map
that,
of
who
yours
says,
again,
I'm
Mr.
rooting for
Daly."
Spooty, and that goes to the Charmander and Friends TCG Bid War. We have $60 from, probably gonna butcher this as well,
I should grab it.
AMCC? I don't know. $60 from them, who says, Hi Spooty, make Ben Stiller go fast, and that goes to the Squirtle and Friends. We have $3 from Michael Cheddar, who says, this is the rest of the $3 on my bank account, now I can't buy a McDouble from McDonald's. At least it goes to a good cause, and that goes to Charmander and Friends. We have $30 from Anonymous, who says let's look at $1,500, and that goes to the Bulbasaur and Friends. And then we have a gigantic $225 donation from
We have to avoid those
TQMR
rocket
and myself.
spheres. Too many
Ooh,
ships
nailed
are
it.
going down.
Big supporter of the Trevor Project and star supporter of
Oh.
Spooty. Let's go. And that goes to Squirtle and Friends, and we finally have $17 from Anonymous. So we have actually went past the $1,500 goal. So,
By the way, these airplane physics are awful. I hate these controls so much. Okay, we made it through the airplane cycle without dying, though. I don't think I've ever died on the airplane segment, but you guys don't have to know that. For all you know, that was really impressive that I survived that, and you should all clap. Please, chat. Everybody clap for me. This is a very hard speed game.
Maybe the tablet's powers will help me undo the damage.
So anyway, we got the repair ingot so we can repair the garage door here. And then we have to use the gear ingot, and then we have to wait for this door, the slowest door in the history of doors, to get to the next level. And now we're on the 2 longest levels in the game. We've got the Museum of Art, which starts off with this segment where we have to repair this fountain with the new repair ingot we just got, while not getting shot by cherubs. If we're fast enough, we can do all of these little repairs. Yep, and then block the arrow. And then finish the repairs. You don't want to get hit by the arrow because, like, the Cupid arrows like force you into this long stumble animation with hearts and all this crap. It takes forever. So, all right, and then so yeah, we're gonna be using the paintbrush ingot a lot that we just got. And here's the best part of the run. We've got the Thinker room where there's this Thinker, and we just gotta lure the guards to him and hope that he punches him. Which sometimes he will. Sometimes he just punches the air like that. So yeah, we just stand here and just kind of let the guards do their thing. We make sure the guards see us, so they come running at us. And then hopefully, okay, so far the Thinker's actually kind of doing pretty good. He's got that 100% accurate punch right now. There we go. Okay, good. So once you kill enough guards, you can get the key out of that one. Yeah, as we all know, the Smithsonian Museum of Art contains like 7 million paintings of the exact same key. Wow, I didn't get hit by that guy? That's rare. It doesn't actually save any time, but it's cool, I guess. Yeah, hitboxes from enemy attacks are super jank in this game. I'm actually convinced they don't really exist, and that basically just, when you get close enough for an enemy to do an attack, they just do the animation and you just lose health regardless of where you are. I'm pretty sure, like, that's how it works. Because, yeah, the hitboxes just make no sense otherwise to me. Oh, and here comes the best part of the whole game. We've got the painting maze. So we're gonna activate this while that guard gets himself killed so we can get the key. And now, yeah, this is peak gaming right here. We've got the painting maze. We've got 4 chests we gotta open, each color-coded with you know, the key that opens them. So we got the blue one, now we gotta go get the purple one. And now we get the green key. And yeah, can you guess which chest the green key opens, chat? Can you guess which chest the green key opens? That's right, it's the green chest.
I should grab that.
And now we get the red key. And there's the red chest, and finally, thankfully, mercifully, we are done with this segment. The painting fragment has a weird hitbox, though. It's much smaller than the keys, so it's a little harder to walk into and pick up like that. So then we use the repair ingot. Now that we have the missing piece, and now we're coming up to the first boss fight against Ivan the Terrible. And there's gonna be lots of funny dialogue. You know it. So, yeah, basically, the way this fight works is you have to activate paintings. Why is this not activating? Come on. Okay, good. I was worried that it wasn't gonna activate in time because it was being weird. generally it's that one. You're gonna use that one a lot. While you wait for him to get there, you kind of... Okay, I'm just gonna take an additional hit, because if he hits you with the attack, then he stops doing it. But yeah, ideally he's just gonna go to this same painting 3 times. You also have to shine the light on him, because archers need decent light to see their targets, Larry! Okay, he's attacking again. He went over here, so... I'll just hit me again, please. Okay.
If I can just keep the spotlight on Ivan, I can beat him.
Archers? 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 Okay, good. Sometimes they just do that. Sometimes they just take forever to shoot for no apparent reason. Sometimes they take long enough that you miss the window to hit them and you just lose a cycle. Alright, so now we're coming up with the Natural History Museum, where we gotta watch out for this dino. He'll try and eat us. Really funny thing that it kind of shows. I think the game kind of had some budget problems. Oh, hello. There we go. So yeah, you don't want to stand in that objective ring because you just die if you go there. But yeah, if you get caught by the dinosaur, it grabs you and like tries to eat you, and you just like you stand on its jaws, and then the cutscene fades to black and you restart. But it plays like a chomping and like belch sound effect as if you were like supposed to get eaten by him, but it was changed at the last second. It's pretty great. So yeah, we just run along here. There's a couple grapple points here, but it's faster to jump. And the jumps are pretty trivial to hit with jumps rather than swinging. And we get up onto the balcony. And now we gotta run downstairs and go grab the animal ingot and solve the Egyptian column puzzle. Wowee!
Find the next ingot, lad.
It's a puzzle, all right. And by puzzle, I mostly mean it's just an exercise in frustration getting these Anubis warriors to do what you actually want them to do. So, we're gonna... The puzzle's actually already mostly solved for us.
Then the stone I want moved. Then the spot where I want to move to. Alright.
But, yeah, it's really hard to get them to do exactly what you want them to do. Okay. Oh wait, no, you get up there, you grab that. Like if you hold the light on them too long, then they start rotating it when you don't want them to. If you don't hold on it long enough, then they go and grab the thing at the new location instead of moving it there, moving what they're currently holding there. Like, okay, so now we should be good. Rotate this. Rotate this. Rotate this. Okay, yeah. That is the most efficient solution. And that wakens Cleopatra up, who just wants us to go get the Hope Diamond before she tells us the final secret of the tablet, which the final secret of the tablet is you turn it over. That's it. That's it. You just hold it backwards. That's literally it. But we get the animal ingot now, so now we can, instead of instantly dying to this rhino, we can just turn it into a funny, cute little sitting rhino. We're supposed to use it to also charge this mobster here, but we can just run by him. You can just run by most enemies. They just kind of make wacky, whimsical threats at you, and then just kind of don't really ever do anything most of the time. Okay, so he's paintbrushing it here. Yeah, here we've got the whole polar bear and rhino puzzle. Oh, come on. So, ideally you would knock down the left ramp first and then the right ramp with this polar bear. But the thing is, if you do it that way, the polar bear sits here and, like, randomly, usually does, block the rhino from actually oh, come on. Okay, there we go. The flashlight hitboxes are terrible, by the way. Where the flashlight hits is not at all where it looks like it's hitting. So yeah, we gotta make these ramps so this rhino can get out, so that we can knock over this gate. And if we stand in the way, we can get a little bit of a boost from the rhino as it comes over and pushes the gate down. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't want to hit this gate as you're getting pushed through, because then the rhino just sits down for no reason.
Hey, that might be useful.
Oh, I pulled out the flashlight a little early. So yeah, we do that, and then we come up here, and then we get the Hope Diamond that we can take down into Cleopatra, and then it's time for our second boss fight against Al Capone. Also, here's the mobster again. He's just gonna kind of point his gun at me and not really do anything. Sometimes he says something vaguely threatening in, you know, an adorable, wacky, whimsical way, but not today, unfortunately. Alright, so, yeah, we just run all the way over here. We talk to Cleopatra, give her the Hope Diamond, and she says, you know, just turn the tablet over, you nerd. And then
I bet the animal ingot might help settle this
the
big girl down.
dinosaur busts in here, but now we have the animal ingot. And instead of it trying to eat us, then we can ride it and use it to fight Al Capone. So Al Capone, you just need to bite him 6 times. But he has an obnoxiously large amount of iframes between every time you hit him. And also, if you're not moving as you try to attack, the game tries to auto-aim for you, and it does a horrendous job at it. So it's kind of hard to actually land these hits. Okay. Ah! I missed a cycle there. Yeah, again, the auto-aim is actually terrible here. Yeah, that was not my best fight, but it'll do. Okay, there we go. And now we're done with the Museum of Natural History, and we roll straight into another boss fight. Against Napoleon. And this is the most riveting of space combat. We're gonna activate the lunar lander, and then we're gonna go ahead and expel large amounts of lunar lander fire on French guards while they make French jokes, and the protagonists make lots of jokes about French fries and French toast. They're all really funny. Again, please laugh. The game really wants you to laugh, so I would appreciate it if you would humor it at least once. You can soft lock the game here if you're not careful, by the way. I learned that the hard way. If you hit a guard as they're spawning in and entering the room, but before they're actually in the room, the game doesn't recognize the kill, and then you're just soft lock because the game is expecting you to kill one more guard that doesn't exist. By the way, again, I've mentioned before, the collision boxes in this game are large and very jank. You'll probably kind of see that with me snapping around, like, and zipping around as I fly around here, trying to get to the cannons efficiently. Yeah, basically you want to just go from cannon to cannon, killing 2 at a time. There will be 3 groups of 2 that spawn in for each cannon. There's going to be 1 more at the top one, I think, because I missed it before. Oh no, down there. There we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed all the French fries and French people jokes. They have a lot of them for that segment, but we're all done with them now because Napoleon just suddenly appears on the landing site and then just falls over dead when you go to land. Like that's how you beat him. He just kind of falls over and dies. So anyway, yeah, now we gotta go to the airplane hangar to get Amelia Earhart's airplane. This is the, like, 3D platforming section of the level. There's a really precise skip here that I'm not going to attempt. So, like, you can actually jump to this green plane. Oh, okay. I got ice physicsed. Basically, everything has rounded, ice-covered corners. And you just slide off of platforms all the time if you're not, like, cleanly on the... Again? Really? Okay. Hangar's gonna be like that, huh? Alright. But yeah, like I said, everything is super slippery. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna miss every jump and slide off of all the platforms. I may just, if I fall again, I may just, take it real slow. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got a little bit of a time save here. We're gonna activate this plane first before we open the hangar doors.
We need to get those hangar doors open, Mr.
By the way, if I keep pressing Q, she'll just keep saying this. And then... yeah. Oh! Whoa! Okay. I got it, and then I just spontaneously fell off. Like I said, this game's physics are pretty awful. You just kind of slide and fall off of stuff. Like, he even did the grabbing and climbing animation, and then just decided he'd rather not. Okay, I just tried to press up and jump, but he just kind of did a very slow rotation into the angle I wanted and didn't actually get to the angle I was trying to get him to jump at. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the game's got, like, I believe Kuno, when he handed me the game, described them as slippery tank controls. It's not something you can really tell just by watching, but the controls in this game are awful. Like, it just is really slow to turn.
Oh, we're back in business. Now get in.
And just, like, sometimes if you try and, like, change directions very quickly, it'll just ignore the new input. Like, if you're holding forward and then press back, you'll come to a dead stop, and then you just won't go. Like, it's... the controls in this game are not very agreeable. So anyway, we're at the Lincoln Memorial. We gotta go and try and bring him to life, but the tablet's not strong enough, so we gotta juice it up with some electricity. And what do you know? It's Ben Franklin, our good old buddy, old pal. Ben Franklin electrically charges the tablet, which we're supposed to use to fight these guards and get them out of the way. We're not gonna do that at all. We're just gonna kind of jump here and then just run past the guards and skip the cutscene where the Lincoln Memorial comes to life, and it's time for the final boss! Woo! And now we get lots of jokes about pyramids and pharaohs and Egypt. I'm sure at least one of them will be funny. So we've got this 3-stage fight. We've got these 3 obelisks we gotta activate using different powers. The first one, we gotta use the gear ingot to align the pictures. It's just 2 in the middle and 1 in the bottom. Next one we've got is the painting one. We gotta use the painting paintbrush ingot and activate the paintings in order. So we start with the seed, and then we just go through. Oh, I got the jukes. And we just go around the pillar, activating the paintings. And now the last one is the scarab obelisk, which we have to use the animal ingot for, and it's the worst one because the scarabs have tiny hitboxes in it. As I mentioned before, the flashlight has a very deceptive hitbox. It's not the center of the screen. It's not what looks to be the center of the flashlight beam. So it's really hard to line things up here. Sometimes you die here if you're not careful. Hopefully I will not die here. Ooh, I got the jukes. And yeah, if you ever break the beam, you have to start the activation for the thing you're trying to target all over. It's really annoying. Okay, another fireball go, so we're gonna go around the corner here. Oh, okay. Still got hit anyway. We're gonna do the blue one, do the red one while it's rotating, blue one 2 more times. Yellow. Yeah, let's just sidestep that fireball. Okay, there we go. Green. Oh, come on. Alright, 1 more rotation. There we go. Alright, that's the final boss. Time will be when I grab the ingot from, whatever evil pharaoh twin brother's name is. I forget. You'd think I'd know by now. And it'll cut to credits. So, time in like, time. And yeah, I'm sorry you guys miss out on the very funny, humorous, amazing ending cutscene because we have all the cutscenes disabled. But yeah, Common Raw, yeah, that's his name. We did it. We played the video game and we played it fast. In fact, if I'd gotten this time 3 days ago, it would have been a world record. As of now, though, it's 1.5 minutes behind because I died in hangar like 5 times. Anyway, yeah, thanks again to Kuno for submitting this game. This game is, make no mistake, it's terrible. Like, this is not a very good game. The controls are awful. The dialogue tries really hard to be funny, and it's not even like funny in a particularly amusing way. But you know, for allegedly this game was made on a $100,000 budget, and for that, I'd say they did an okay job with it. If you're looking to pick up a speed game, I would not recommend this one. I would recommend Crypt of the Necrodancer. If you want to learn how to speedrun Crypt of the Necrodancer, then just hit me up. I'll help you learn the game. I guess if you want to learn Night at the Museum, I can help with that too. But I'm plugging Crypt of the Necrodancer instead. Anyway, I think that's all I have. Thanks again for everyone who came out. Thanks for the incredibly generous donations during the run. I was really happy to see that we raked in quite a bit more to benefit the Trevor Project. It's a great cause. You know, money's going to a good place. Yeah, thanks again to to Fatso and all the SpootyBiscuit staff for putting this on. It's a really fun concept for a marathon. Had a lot of fun learning to speedrun a game that I never, ever would have ever speedrun on my own. It's good to step outside your comfort zone every once in a while. So, and yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. Thanks again